Here are a couple of examples on using the PROC IML. So suppose we have a data set with only 2 observations, and then we wanted to run a regression model with 2 variables. So if we have as many observations as we have variables in the model, so obviously we know that that's wrong as statisticians. Look at the error message that we get. The model is not full rank. So if you want to go back and check out why it's not full rank, you can go back and look at the original PROC IML. So here's the matrix. You can also pull this data set in as a matrix if you want to. I'm just doing it the long way. And then I'm going to go ahead and print out a couple of steps in between. So here's the original matrix A and the Y matrix, and here's the determinant of X transpose X. So if you look, we got was X transpose X, our X transpose X matrix, and then the determinant is 0. So that's the reason why we've got a problem here. If we look at the log window, see how we tried to create this beta vector. That would have been the estimates of the slope and intercept in our model, the slopes and intercept. And then we see matrix beta has not been set to a value, and then look up here, matrix should be non-singular. So the problem there, again, is that the determinant of this matrix is 0, so we can't take the inverse. Another example of using PROC IML is if we want to sample from our data set. So this is sort of like bootstrapping or something like that. So suppose we've got a data set, just think about it this way, we've got a data set that is the population. So here's the population, we've got a single variable income that has 30 observations. Then what we want to do is sample with replacement from that data set. So suppose we wanted to take a sample of size, say 100 from this data set and see what would happen, what kind of means and things we would get. This is a commonly used procedure. I know it sounds a little weird, but PROC IML is going to help us a lot with doing that. We can say, use the population. I'm going to read the data set in as a matrix here, read all into Y. Y is going to be the name of the matrix. Population is the name of the data set that I used.